I'm so groovy, I got power. I'm so groovy, I got power. That's your bitch, I just bought it. Oh, that's your bitch, I just bought it. Perks and Miley, plain Jane, I just fucked the face, I don't know her name, Tom Brady, Tony Snow, I just backed with your hoe, going crazy at the drug, I just suicide my door, candy yams in the apartment, living like Nino, I just couldn't let me breathe, VVS is on my sleeve, purring my codeine, blind your eye with my ring. You ain't never gonna see me. I can step with them McCartney. High fashion, John Madden, bisex, no relation. Bought the jet, 60K, Austin Power, MIA, Steve Cigar, hard to kill, soft cigars, hide your broad. I'm so groovy, I got power. That's your bitch, I just bought it. Oh, that's your bitch, I just bought it. Perks and Miley, plain Jane, I just fucked the face, I don't know her name. On the last down, on the last con, done turned it up to an icon. Pippin' hoes, nigga, These dots exposed niggas, Paper tags on the yacht, I just smashed in the clouds. 1,000 bags in the clouds. Louis Red, wipe me down. Cash King on the clown. So prestige, so profound. Cash cloud, let me live. 50 cars at the crib. Private dinners on the leer. VVS when I steer. Get some glam on my ear. Out of space when I appear. Promethazine on my seal. A yellow bone in the rear. Dapper God, I'm in here. Fucking squad, they some queers. My conversation bring a meals to you. I get my brother bring a bell to you. Killers on the right and the left to you. Gang, whatever's left. I'm so groovy. I'm so groovy. I got power. I'm so groovy. I got power. That's your bitch, I just bought it. Oh, that's your bitch, I just bought it. Perks and Miley, I just bought it. Perks and Miley,
Yo, gang.
I just bought it.
Yo, what's up, gango?
Yo,
It's your boy Shullam in this
gang.
bitch. It's your boy Shullam in this bitch, manze. Nimetokea in the Inadi, manze. Yo, why am I pretending to be like Hey, can you go interview, bro? Fuck these niggas, man. Fuck what these niggas. Listen though, this is my first video, manze. Me get live in this bitch. Can you see? Is my quality height? Is my quality superb? How am I looking, chat? How am I looking? I feel like I'm doing an amazing job, man. I'm a little nervous in this bitch. I don't know I'm nervous. Lakini sijui mbona niko nervous anyways. So, today's my first test stream in this bitch. I'm gonna be testing. I'm gonna testing out my Wi-Fi and see what's up. Alafu tajua ni aje, okay? As you can see, most of the chat are here screaming my name. I'm in W chat in this bitch. W chat in this bitch. Thank you guys for tuning in this bitch. You feel me? I got my 1,000 viewer, man. You feel me? So, listen though, I'm gonna be reacting to a couple of videos today, and we finna see what's up, man. And first of all, before I react to a couple of videos, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tell you the program, okay? Tutaanza na Omegle, and then we go to react in the videos. Then, if 1 hour has passed, kama 1 hour imepita, nafunga kazi, sawa? Remember to remind me that ikipita 1 hour, niambie nifunge kazi. I don't want to do this shit too much, so mambo ni simple tu hapa. Hope I'm not shouting to y'all niggas too much. And that's what's up, man. Starting up, we're gonna start with this song. NBA Young Boy, you feel me? Yeah. We're gonna check out his song real quick. Real fucking quick. Is my microphone good? Yo! Mic yangu iko bie? We bana. Mic yangu iko bia ama bado? Talk to me gang. Mic yangu iko bia ama bado? Ah, niggas, I got you. Alright, gang. We got Young Boy Never Broke Again. Finest. Let's check him out. Let's check him out, man. He just got out. Hey!
I say, God, who am I? Praying to the sky. I'm anxious and I'm desperate. I be wishing that I cry. Tired of situations, I be wishing that I die. Top, why you keep complaining? You'll forever be my child. Living wild hard. This is not how I was raised up. I just wanna frame us, they wanna hang us. I'm sorry for my thoughts and actions that ain't to your liking. Man, I'm scarred, this ain't no facade, I don't really like me. I don't know who I can run to, I don't know where I can run and hide. Your intentions will get you dead, I feel alive. Gangsters approaching, look what this come to. They telling me I'm that guy. While up inside, I'm still holding all the feelings of a child. Thugging at his finest, murder at all times.
Hold on.
Hustling at his finest. All my life I've been trying to get it right. I don't need you up and leaving me. I need you here. Oh, I pray on my knees at night so the angels see. I am not who they saying I am. Running from my birthplace. Lord, it been an earthquake. Trusting my fire. Oh, I been need some peace. Can you say?
Yo, can you hear the music properly? Is the music too loud? Alright.
When it's on the way, oh baby, let me, can you fuck me like you do? My job got us fussing, I've been hustling all for you. I done got up in some trouble, but can't tell you what I do. What I done or what I did, I don't give a fuck, I speak the truth. I take my stick, blow out the roof. I made a T-top out the coat, from Katie car to a bit. I don't trip, they laughing in my pain. I worry God as I'm sinning. Scary bitch, look at my chain and swear to God that I'm winning. But I've been losing, paranoid, might be my boy trying to get me. Stuck in prison, fuck this system, snorting ice inside my nose. So I noticed that I'm tripping, I'm the one who got control. Bitch, I made me 8 million. Whole time that I was down, I don't give a fuck about no money. Might still catch me with a frown. Might still catch me with my white Glock. I'm in Ogden on a white block with the threat stays, even though I fuck with Southside. Grandma passed away, saw on FaceTime that night, that morning she died. Tell me when it's coming, I've been waiting for it. I know you hear me. Thugging at his finest, murder at all times. Hustling at his finest. This is all my life, I've been trying to get it right.
Yo!
I don't need you up and leaving me. I need you here. Oh, I pray on my knees at night so the angels see. I am not who they saying I am. Running from my birthplace. Lord, it been an earthquake. Trusting my fire. Oh, I been need some peace. Can you say when it's on the way? Oh,
Stop this spot, chat.
Fuck me like you do. My job got us fussing. I've been hustling all for you. I done got up in some trouble, but can't tell you what I do.
This is some emotional shit and shit, right? You're getting so emotional in this shit.
What I done or what I did, I don't give a fuck. I speak the truth. I take my stick, blow out the roof. Made a teeth,
I'm so glad my Wi-Fi is fire, bro.
I don't give a fuck. I speak the truth. I take my stick, blow out the roof. Made a teeth,
I'm so glad my Wi-Fi is fire, bro. Yeah, Chad. That's what I'm saying, bro. That was a fire-ass video. We got NBA Young Boy. Finest, man. That was a fire-ass video, man. Come on, Chad. Come on. Who we got next right now? Who we got next, bro? Okay. Let's check out Ta 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 by Burna Boy, yeah? The song is called we got Burna Boy, Ta Ta Ta, featuring Travis Scott. Come on, chat. I hope this song is fire though. Because if it ain't, I'm finna skip this bitch like a motherfucking gospel and shit. Listen though. You heard me. You heard me the first time I said that. I said that Burna Boy Ta 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 featuring Travis Scott. I hope this song is fire. Cause if it ain't, I'm finna skip this bitch like a motherfucker. You feel me? Okay. Mambo ni kusonga kama injili.
back, cause of cash, not for the sake of cash. I don't calculate and it make me emotional, but something must kill him, man. Every Monday night your waist, every Tuesday not the same thing. Wednesday now hotel, Thursday my day still let me. Friday night party, Saturday now holiday. Sunday praise the Lord, but every single day. Magnificent performance, I did perform. On top of your woman, she go conform.
Slide on me, put that C-spot on me. She sip me like codeine, be my fan like only. Cry, baby, on the flame, I hope she can take heat. I be cool off her like AC, make her jump when I want, I got technique. Yeah, my money is big as your Nash. Bring your friend in, I better not clash. By that business, I fly first class.
I don't need 500 subscribers, bro.
That's a cash. I might spend 3, 4, 5 on the bag.
I don't need
she can't hop in the
500,
lamb
bro.
and she bad.
You don't get
Splash
much
all
time.
weekend,
Soon
I
enough,
fuck
bro.
Magnificent.
Where do I go, Chad? Where do I go, Chad?
She could conform.
Where's my loudest, though? I don't know what's happening in this bitch, bro. I don't really know what's happening in this set, though. Yeah. I know I got a feature with that nigga Travis Scott, but all I gotta say is this. That song was ass, bro. That song was ass, bro. Not gonna lie. That was the wackest song ever in the world, bro. Not gonna lie. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, this angapi. Fuck out of here, boy. Fuck out of here. Damn. Who next? Who next? Who is next? Okay. We got, who we got right now? We got Rosmuhando in this bitch. Wait, don't blame me, bro. I'm just reacting to random shit. Don't blame me. I ain't saying nothing. Don't blame me. You said I gotta react to some videos. That's what I'm doing. Don't blame me for nothing. An artist is an artist. Sawa? I don't care. Mr. Kujua nani nani. Kama ni Rosmuhando, kama ni Burna Boy, Travis Scott. I don't give a fuck what genre any of these people come from. As long as they're making music and as long as I'm reacting to them, we good. Okay, brody. We got Rosmuhando, Tuma Malaika. Okay. Fuskiza SMS, blah, 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 blah. You ain't getting no free promos. Let's check it out. We got a whole 5 minutes of a song, right? A whole 5 minutes of a song, bro.
Yesu tuma malaika.
Skiza mezeeka lakini, si ndio? How long has she been in the industry, though? How long, Che? How long has this woman been in the industry? Y'all don't know? Niggas.
Anilinde njiani.
Hey!
Mlinzi wangu. Iwe. Sitara yangu. Iwe. Baba yangu. Iwe. Baba. Nilinde njiani Bwana. Pikaraji wangu. Iwe. Sitara yangu.
Hold on.
Ngome yangu. Iwe.
Not gonna lie, when it comes to this female artists, female gospel artists, the good thing about them that intrigues me or excites me is the flow of the song. This women got hella flows in the vault. Can I say the vault? What you mean, okay, alright, nigga? What you mean, alright, nigga? Come on, dog. They got hella melodies in the vault, right? Yeah. If you don't understand what this woman is saying right now, you best believe you're gonna understand it soon.
Baba, mlizi wa uhai wangu.
Hold on.
Mlizi wa roho yangu.
Hold on.
Baba, njiani Bwana. Mungu mwenye uweza.
Niwe. Hold on.
Baba milele.
Niwe. Hold on.
Njiani Bwana. Peke yangu siwezi. Usinitupe Yesu.
Yo. Alright.
peke yangu
Why y'all niggas laughing though? Why y'all niggas laughing though? Yo,
nitashindwa.
why y'all niggas laughing though? What did I do? What did I fucking do, bro? Damn. Nigga, then nigga, I had y'all niggas. Y'all making fun of me for reacting to a gospel videos. Ati, there's a nigga here saying, nikipata like so, naacha pombe na sigara. Damn, nigga, okay. Ati kunywa pombe hadi dunia ikutambue. Alright, nigga, that's what's up, man. Alright. Okay. Let me check out some different type of videos in this bitch because y'all niggas are making fun of me. You feel me? Y'all niggas are making fun of me. Y'all niggas are making fun of me and I don't like that though. But that's your problem. That ain't mine. That's your problem, alright? That's your problem. So, we got Patrick CC when the role nearly destroys an actor's life. Let's check this out.
There are some key differences between an actor and a method actor. An actor will do what they need to do to get the job done, and a method actor psychological torture to make you fully believe their role is their true identity.
Is that Patrick Bateman? That's the name, right? That's the name, okay? Is it? Alright, nigga.
To prepare for a role, a good actor will stick to the basics, hire a speech coach to develop an accent or stutter, pick up an intense workout regimen, or wear
Wolverine, I see you,
prosthetics
Wolverine.
like large noses or fat suits.
I see you,
They do what they need.
What was the name of this character? He's the character from
Workout regimen or wear
He's the character from what's the name of this movie, gang? Gotham? Yeah, Gotham.
prosthetics
I'm
like
probably
large
right.
noses
That's
or
Gotham,
fat
gang.
suits. They do what they need to do to look like they felt sad, happy,
Matthew.
angry, or in pain. However, a method actor doesn't believe it's enough to just look like they have these emotions. They need to actually feel these emotions. And some method actors go to extreme lengths to make the performance perfect.
Yeah,
From
see
hitting
better now.
themselves to picking up a substance habit
Let me know
to
my BS,
locking
yo.
themselves in a dark room for a month to transform into a full-blown schizophrenic murderer. Unfortunately, the dedication to the role can have some drastic real-life consequences, with some method actors losing their sanity and potentially their lives for their art. Today we are going to discuss some of the all-time greats and the dark life of method acting, starting with Daniel Day-Lewis, who is arguably the king of the method. One of
Daniel Day-Lewis. What movies has this nigga acted before? I never seen him before.
Daniel's most immersive performances was in the movie My Left Foot. Day-Lewis played Christy Brown, an Irish poet, writer, and painter
Disgusting
with
type of water,
cerebral
man.
palsy.
Yeah, I know what is that. That's 10-year-old, same age.
Yo, is this an actual disease? Is this an actual condition? Or this nigga's tripping? Just for a movie.
As me.
Don't give him any more.
Where's Steve Crump gonna tell me?
Touch it, and I'll kick you. The only part of your...
To prepare for this role, Day-Lewis spent most of his free time with kids suffering from cerebral palsy. He wanted to try his best to understand how they struggled and how they felt judged. By the time he arrived on set, Daniel Day-Lewis was completely immersed in his disabled character, and he wouldn't break character for anyone. Daniel's co-star, Kristen Sheridan, found it almost unbearable. He'd call you by your film name, and you'd call him Christy. It was madness. You'd be feeding him and wheeling him around. During the entire film, I only saw him walking once. Lewis's
You want to tell me this guy was so into character, he forgot how to break the character, right?
madness would pay off, as this role earned him his first Oscar for Best Actor a year later. However, this was not the end of method acting for Daniel Day-Lewis. He would continue to go to extreme lengths to embody these characters he was hired to portray, focusing on the smallest details that some might argue are not even necessary. For example, in his role as John Proctor in The Crucible, Day-Lewis built a 17th century house for himself only using mid-century tools. He built the rest of the set while remaining in costume the entire time, and he even lived in this replica home without running water or
Niggas out here be doing too much.
or electricity for the duration of the film. As Hawkeye in The Last of the Mohicans, Day-Lewis would not eat anything unless he hunted it down himself in the Alabama wilderness.
What?
To Daniel Day-Lewis, method
That's
acting
crazy,
isn't
bro.
really a choice.
That's actually
If he
crazy.
is not able
That's
to be a
actually
part of
crazy,
his
Chad.
character's world, he believes he won't be able to act
Can never
at
be me,
all.
gang.
I can't say for sure that it necessarily helps me or helps what I'm doing, but I believe that it does. I have a strong belief that it does, and
That's what I'm saying. As long as you believe it,
that's really...
That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters. And beyond that, Charlie,
but the thing is when you believe it enough to forget yourself, right? When you believe it enough to forget yourself, that's where the problem comes in, right? Right, Gango? Yeah,
I'd say that it's as much to do with this whole thing. There's the beginning of this, the life of any individual piece of work begins with a compulsion of some kind. And
Writing,
necessarily
acting,
you share that with the director, otherwise you might as well stay at home. You have a shared sense of urgency to tell that story. And this unleashes a curiosity that is very hard to satisfy. And that curiosity leads you into all kinds of strange and unknown places. It really seems to me to be part of the pleasure of that work. You explore that world, you discover it, you create it to some extent yourself. Why the hell not hang around there for a while?
By hanging around in these made-up worlds he created, Daniel has helped make some of the greatest movies in history, like Gangs of New York with Martin Scorsese, or Paul Thomas
Where's my viewer,
Anderson's
bro?
There Will Be Blood.
Louder, say it louder. I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my boy!
Although his approach to method acting
Damn.
has made him an industry legend, Day-Lewis's creative process takes an unimaginable toll on his health and well-being. Between films, he's known to disappear for months or years before taking on another role, usually refusing to share what he's been doing during that time. He feels that the method is probably necessary for his acting. However, in his rare interviews, he has said that performing can be taxing, and it forces him to take breaks to stay grounded.
The way in which I'm able to enjoy the work most seems to mean that I then have to stay away from it for a while.
What Daniel
Is this the same dude? Damn, he doesn't look the same though. Oh, he shaved his hair? Yeah, I can see that, I can tell. He has no hair or no beard right now. So, yeah, he looks different though.
Enjoy the work most seems to mean that I then have to stay away from it for a while.
What Daniel Day-Lewis is describing is a common feeling among method actors. He was just lucky enough to strike a balance where he could always find himself again. Although for some actors, removing themselves from a role isn't so easy. Like when Jim Carrey basically lost
Jim
his
Carrey.
sanity and truly believed he was possessed by a dead artist named Andy Kaufman. But real quick, if you're busy but still want to eat real, high-quality meals,
Nah, I ain't busy at all, bro. Thank you for offering, bro D.
high-quality handmade dish that 50 classics like the or comedians, Jim Carrey became a comedy icon in Hollywood, starring in classics like The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, and The Truman Show. He had become a bigger star than most actors or comedians could possibly dream of. And while he might not have claimed to be a method actor, he often heavily immersed himself in most of his roles.
This is the most talented actor I know, not gonna lie. And the good thing about this nigga is because he went above and beyond the industry when it comes to the Hollywood, you feel me? So I don't know what happened to him, but let's check out what's happening.
Over time, he felt that identity was an illusion, and he was done playing a game he saw as completely meaningless.
It's not our world.
None
That's
of
the
this is
key.
real?
Nope.
So you're just passing
We don't
through?
matter. We don't matter.
Oh,
In fact, there was one specific role that made Carrey realize he
What just
lost
happened?
his sense of self, which was
What just
during the
happened,
film Man on the Moon, a biopic about his idol, performance artist Andy Kaufman.
I don't know if you call it method acting or whatever. It's like he was gonna channel Andy Kaufman. He became Andy Kaufman for these 80 days that he was on the set we were filming this movie.
Calling Andy Kaufman a comedian feels like an oversimplification. He was an enigma. His entire
telling me my
career was
budget is too
basically an
much?
experiment
Y'all
in how
can't see me?
far he could blur the lines between comedy, performance art, and real life. During one of his
Come on,
comedy
gang.
sets, Kaufman started reading The Great Gatsby verbatim. No jokes, just reading it straight. When people started leaving or booing, he kept going. wrestling totally deadpan, treating it as an actual performance. Andy even started wrestling women at his comedy shows. He'd trash talk women, say they belonged in the kitchen, and challenge them to real matches. He even created alter egos that became famous in pop culture. The most prominent one was irreverent lounge singer Tony Clifton. The character was a chronic smoker and drinker who would show up at random events or television shoots with prostitutes. To add to this confusing performance art, Andy Kaufman's longtime friend Bob Zmuda would often play Tony Clifton, making some people believe.
Come on, gang. I never heard of these people out here, man. I never seen these people ever. What is this dude talking about anyways?
Clifton was a real person, since Andy and Clifton would be in the same room at once. Kaufman also loved professional wrestling, mostly because of the art of kayfabe, which is the established practice where wrestlers and their storylines are presented as real, even though they are staged performances. Kaufman's rivalry with Jerry Lawler was one that brought professional wrestling into the mainstream. Their commitment to kayfabe was so legendary that it made audiences believe they genuinely hated each other. After one fight with Lawler in the ring, Andy Kaufman spent 3 nights in the hospital, but he wasn't actually hurt badly. He could have left in a few hours. He committed to his fake injury to make their next stunt more shocking. Kaufman showed up to an interview with David Letterman wearing a neck brace. Then the two traded insults before Lawler slapped Kaufman, and they broke out into a fight in front of a live studio audience. Now remember, Lawler and Kaufman were acting. They were actually friends in real life. Kaufman's performances confused people so much that when he died from lung cancer in 1984, a lot of fans believed his own funeral.
Why is everybody spamming W's in the chat? Why are you all spamming W's? What did I do? The stream is looking good or something? Come on, man. Why are you gassing me like that, though?
Funeral was just another prank. But Lawler and Kaufman remained so committed to their art that when Andy Kaufman died in real life, Lawler still remained in kayfabe.
But really, I am not, I've had calls all week ever since Andy Kaufman did pass away. I've had calls from TV stations all across the country wanting to know my comments about Andy Kaufman's death. I'm really the wrong person to talk to about that.
I don't know any of these niggas, man. I don't know why you guys spamming
Andy Kaufman didn't like me. I'm sorry that the guy's dead, but I would think that, I always thought that when somebody dies, you talk to somebody that thought a lot of them. I hope that if I die, they don't interview Jimmy Hart, because I can imagine what he's going to say about it.
From the outside, Lawler's comments about Kaufman seem extremely harsh, but this is exactly what Kaufman would have wanted. To portray Andy Kaufman in a movie would take every ounce of focus that Jim Carrey had, and it was about to destroy him.
I think it's been a long process, and I'm not saying that I don't get caught up in the story, because the story's compelling sometimes. But it was definitely an important moment in the process where I found myself subjugating Jim Carrey for Andy Kaufman and Tony Clifton, and then at the end of it looking for Jim Carrey again and having trouble finding him. And at a certain point I realized, hey, wait a second, if it's so easy to lose Jim Carrey, who the hell is Jim Carrey?
Carrey lost his identity before the cameras even started rolling. He recalls lounging on a Malibu beach when he heard he got the part. After the news set in, Carrey looked at the ocean and thought, where would Andy be? What would he be doing right now? He actually assumed Andy would be trying to communicate telepathically, so he tried to. Immediately, he says 30 or so dolphins surfaced, and then Andy showed up, tapped him on the shoulder, and said, sit down, I'll be doing my movie. What happened afterwards, Carrey adds, was out of my control. To Jim Carrey, Andy Kaufman wasn't just another role. He was everything Carrey admired as a human being and an artist. By the time production started for Man on the Moon in the late 90s, Carrey fully believed that Andy Kaufman had a paranormal control over his mind and body. I didn't black out, but the balance was way in Andy's corner. I broke a couple of times on weekends and stuff, but pretty much from when I woke up to when I went to bed, the choices were all his. Some of Carrey's methods were simple. He only responded when people called him Andy, and he behaved like him at all times.
John can kill me.
But then he started taking it much further. Carrey threw temper.
Come on, man, this nigga's tripping. What are you doing, bro?
But then he started taking it much further. Carey threw temper tantrums like Andy, showed up late and drunk to set like Andy, refused to say his lines like Andy, and he even disrespected and talked back to producers like Andy sometimes did. The entire cast were forced to hang out with Carey's version of Andy Kaufman and his alter egos for the next 4 months, which led to some of the cast feeling like Carey was a total nightmare to deal with.
Man on the Moon. Oh, it was challenging. It was not easy. You know, he was great, but it was tricky. You know, because it was sometimes hard to just kind of fit yourself around what he was doing. What was going on off camera was more insane than the actual movie.
So it's Jim Carrey playing Andy Kaufman, who's playing Tony Clifton?
Tony Clifton, yeah. So it was like, he was whenever he was Tony Clifton, it was particularly mayhem. Yeah, browbeating everybody, and he was walking around with stinky cheese in his pockets, and he was smearing stinky cheese on people. When he'd hug you, he'd be like, you know, give me a hug, give me a hug. And he would like, you know, he's stinking and
Who pushed back
shit.
the hardest? Who said, get the f off me?
I don't know that anybody did. That was the thing, is that it was such a fucking weird assault that I think people you were so kind of stunned deer in the headlights that you couldn't really tell them to f off. Or just, it's like, okay. Because it was just sort of, you know, it just occupied the whole room.
Jim was so unbearable that Universal refused to let the behind-the-scenes footage get released because they didn't want the world to think that Jim Carrey was an asshole.
The very first time I saw him, we're on the set of Universal Studios, and all of a sudden I see, bam, this big glass bottle of juice or orange juice or something comes flying through the air, almost hits me, and I'm like, what the heck? And I look over, and there's Jim Carrey, dressed as Andy Kaufman. He says, I'll get you, Lawler! And then he runs inside the trailer.
On more than one occasion, Carey actually hung out with Andy's real family on the set while portraying their deceased son.
That's actually crazy. Not gonna lie. Hanging out with the deceased imaginary homie who you're now playing as for the rest of your life to feel something? What was the point of all this anyways?
Providing anyone still grieving Andy's loss with closure. He even got in contact with Andy Kaufman's daughter, who never met him, to give her the chance to say, I love you. Luckily, the family...
Who does this nigga think he is, though? Come on, you ain't Andy.
Was supportive of this, with Kaufman's sister saying he wasn't being shticky when he was being Andy with us. He was almost trying to give us a gift. At the time, Jim's performance was controversial. Critics, cast, and crew were unsure if Jim was just doing what was necessary to accurately, artistically represent Andy Kaufman, or if he was just kind of being a dick. Unfortunately, Jim Carrey is far from the only actor to push things a bit too far. Some actors embracing the method lose control almost entirely, creating performances that cause serious harm, like when Val Kilmer decided to transform into the Lizard King of rock and roll and was accused of giving a young actress lifelong trauma. Val Kilmer was one of the most famous action movie stars in the business, starring in massive hits like Top
For all the actors mentioned here, the only one I know is Jim Carrey.
Gun and Tombstone, but nothing could have
Y'all
prepared
niggas know this guy? Ever heard of this guy?
Kilmer for his role as Jim Morrison. Morrison was the frontman of The Doors, a 1960s band fueled by sex, drugs, and rock and roll. But like a lot of artists at the time, the drugs got the best of him, and he always had a difficulty holding it together.
I'd like to do a song that, or a piece of music that's just a pure expression of joy, the coming of spring, or the sun rising, something like that, just pure, unbounded joy.
As a rock musician, Jim Morrison is seen as one of the greats, making legendary songs.
Yo, what type of drugs were this nigga using back then? Come on, bro.
Songs like Light My Fire, Riders on the Storm, and Break On Through to the Other Side. However, his behavior on and off the stage was unhinged and reckless. During a performance in Miami, Morrison was charged with indecent exposure, shouting profanity and exposing himself to the audience. When confronted about this, or anything else, Morrison just didn't care. He never took advice from anyone. He refused to change, even for his friends and family. His drug use became more excessive, and he was known to have...
Yeah. He was on drugs, bro.
violent episodes where he'd turn on band members or girlfriends. There was one incident where a fight escalated so much that Morrison allegedly held a knife to one of his groupies. But Morrison achieved a level of status that made him immune to criticism. He was so famous that people still defended his behavior as typical rock star antics.
You know, he told me, like,
wrestling.
Damn.
Nobody deserves to go the way
and be the
a knife to them.
You know, he told me, like, you know, you'd be at a party, like, and it'd be the most beautiful chicks and the best drugs, and everyone's like feeling it. And then Jim Morrison would show up, shove someone down the stairs, and then go lay in the street until the cops come. He goes, "That's bullshit." You know, he like fuck up the whole scene. And I was like, it's kind of cool. I mean, it's kind of punk.
Morally aligned or not, nobody deserves to go the way Jim did, as Morrison's drug habits sadly got the best of him, and he died at the age of 27 of
Damn. That's too young to die, though.
Of cardiac arrest. To become Jim Morrison, Kilmer locked himself away and memorized 50 songs from The Doors to perfect his voice, which is a major feat considering most actors just lip sync in fear of doing something wrong. Kilmer then dressed like Jim, walked like him, and moved like him for months until he matched his mannerisms perfectly. But to capture Jim Morrison's unpredictable behavior, Val Kilmer felt that he had to embrace everything that Morrison was, and this took a really dark turn, especially when it came to how Kilmer captured Morrison's controversial relationships with women.
Val, how did you survive the making of this movie? Because really it was as much as survival as just being an actor, with all the things you had to go through.
Yeah, movies usually are about endurance. Prayer, drinking that carrot juice. I didn't get seduced into his style of living, but had to and needed to for the role to be as disciplined as he was in his escapades. He was a very disciplined drinker, as much as he was a disciplined artist. I mean, he was looking for inspiration every second of the day.
Meg Ryan said it kind of got
I'm gonna say king of rap, nigga. Nigga, shut the fuck up, bro.
After a few months,
what you mean king of rap?
Well, I too, I'm provoking. She's getting hammered, so that hurts. No, as much as it hurt to do it, it hurts to be under. You know, someone calls you 20 years, you start flinching.
In the wake of the Me Too movement, former actress Caitlin O'Heaney made some serious allegations about her experience auditioning for the role, saying Val Kilmer physically assaulted her while everyone around stood and watched it like it was normal. During the audition, Kilmer unexpectedly struck me in the face and knocked me to the ground. When I got to the room, Val Kilmer picked me up and shaked me, throwing me down to the floor. Stone just stood there the whole time, laughing. Some of the crew have rejected O'Heaney's claim.
L that nigga, man. Everybody spam L. What's the name of that nigga? Everybody spam L in the chat, man.
Stone just stood there the whole time, laughing. Some of the crew have rejected O'Heaney's claims, like casting director Bramon Garcia, who said O'Heaney and all other actresses were warned that they would be reading a volatile scene that could result in physical contact. I remember there was a moment Val pinned her to the wall, all part of the scene, she explained, adding that she immediately stopped the scene before it got carried away. But others still see it as suspicious considering O'Heaney went to the police right after the incident, making a formal report, and the fact that Stone and Kilmer reached a settlement outside of court makes things a little more suspicious. Because of his dedication to the immersive performance, rumors have circulated that Kilmer needed therapy after the role, and if this happens to be true, he's not alone. Replacing one identity for another, especially for long periods of time, often has a price. There's actually a science behind why people have trouble finding their sense of self after becoming another person. In a study called Becoming a Character, Dissociation in Conservatory Acting Students, psychologists attempted to discover the impacts of method acting and what it does to the human brain.
How you feel about this video so far, chat? You liking it? Or you should skip ahead though?
Using the Dissociative Experiences Scale, DES2, measuring the disconnect between the mind and reality. Giving the test to actors before and after 6 months of training, doctors found that, although no significant changes occurred over time, acting students scored significantly higher than the general population on the DES2, showing traits that psychologists find when looking for psychopathy. And while this doesn't mean actors are psychopaths, it does mean they are entering a sort of flow state that can lead to psychopathic tendencies. In theory, given enough time, this proves people can lose their identities to the point where they believe they are someone else. What's interesting is that this same phenomenon was found in law enforcement officers who have to go undercover. In a study conducted at Cedarville University, an investigation into undercover policing revealed that most cops are ordered to stay in character for long periods of time. In criminal organizations, they witness horrible crimes, heists, and even murder. Yet this isn't what cops have trouble forgetting when they finally go back to normal life. In fact, investigators found that the two main stressors cops experience after undercover work don't even have to do with violence, but loss of identity and reintegration into society. As a result, the study showed that almost half of cops going undercover can't fully rejoin society after being someone else, and those who have a chance to rebuild often refuse help from health professionals to protect their careers. You can imagine the difficult choice these method actors have to face: stay in character and lose your sanity, or go to therapy and admit that you lost your identity acting. It takes a deep psychological toll on those who do it, which is especially dark when you consider they are mostly doing it for the good of others. James Gandolfini is another legendary method actor who went to
Is that the nigga from Soprano? Am I guessing correct? Of course I am, bro.
unimaginable lengths, like intentionally causing himself physical pain just to convince you he was a ruthless mob boss. James Gandolfini changed how people looked at organized crime when he was selected to star in The Sopranos, a series that made HBO a household name. It was a story about an Italian crime family in New Jersey, created by writer and director David Chase. In order to grab the audience's attention, Chase felt that The Sopranos star had to be a badass. To do this, he came up with a leading character named Tony Soprano, a soon-to-be mob boss who embodied the spirit of an old-school American man, trying to fit into U.S. society after the country was in decline. When James Gandolfini auditioned for the role, it was love at first sight. He left in the middle of the first
Is the audio good or is it too loud, bro? Tell me. Wait. What's happening with my audio, bro? Can you hear me, Chad? Damn. Where the fuck did my audio go, bro? Where did my audio go, bro? Damn. Did I lose my audio in this video? I don't know what's happening with this video, but I kind of lost my audio real quick. Come on, YouTube. Why you gotta do me like that, though, bro? Damn. What did I do? Is it copyright check? I think it's copyright, brody. Damn. That's some different type of method, man. Never heard of it. That's different. That's different. Okay, sugar. That's that cocaine, right? Fight me then, bro. Ah, of course, bro. The only reason I know Sopranos, the movie or the series, is because of this nigga. I've seen this face once, and I still can remember it till this day, bro. Wow. Of course it is. What? This character died? I didn't know that guy. I didn't know that, bro. Mi sikuwa najua, bro. Kai. Umse kumbe alikufa. Haya. I didn't know that, bro. Damn. I fuck with Christopher Nolan movies, though. Mm. Oh, Christian Bale, not Patrick Bateman. Arrow. Ah, okay, okay. Why you laughing, Gango? It ain't shit funny here, bro. Come on, bro. Why you laughing? It's just a name, bro. Why are you making it so weird? What? Thank you. I can see the time now. AIDS? What you mean AIDS, bro? Pencil cases? Damn, this nigga's a wild dude. Beloved pets involved accident. He's a weird fella. Not gonna lie. He's a weird fella. Hey. I almost fell asleep during the video. Basically, it was going crazy. That's so sad, chat. What you mean a chop motherfucker with another? Come on, bro. Nice. That's a W, bro. That's a W. These actors are dying so young, though. So sad. Damn. Everybody spam RIP in the chat, man. Damn. I didn't know this nigga died. Spam RIP in the chat, bro. Damn, that was a wild ass video, chat. Not gonna lie. That was a wild ass video. Because damn. I got a little sad because of that, bro. Damn. I don't know if y'all had me. I don't know if it was working out for me, but let me check it out. It's so sad to see people going into roles and then the roles fuck up their shit, man. Damn. That's so sad, man. That's actually so sad, bro. Okay. What you looking at next, bro? Check out this video. We got a video by License, okay? And the title is License Guest Interviewed by Brandon Buckingham. Who the fuck is License? Who the fuck is Brandon Buckingham, man? Okay, let's check out the video anyways. I hope my video audio is good. Damn, it ain't good, bro. It ain't good, bro. My video is fucked up a little bit. What's wrong with these people? Ah, niggas, I'ma do this. It's been a good video, and I'm finna do what? Imekuwa vida safi manze. My 1 hour is over. I'ma stream it next time. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, bro. I don't quite understand what's happening in this video because my audio, I can hear it properly, but y'all can't hear shit though. So I don't know what's up. I don't know what's going on. What's going on here, man? Is it the trucks? Yeah? It's the trucks, right? Let me see.
Shit. Like shit in pieces, broken and shit. Like but don't nobody notice this shit. Like how the fuck I stay focused and shit. Like when they did me the coldest shit. Ain't a day I don't think about my niggas.
Thank you, Chad. I fucked up my settings a little bit, but we're good now. We're good now, bro.
But I can't give a thought in my heart. I know all of these bitches is fucked out. No, I ain't trying to look for relations. If you come to my crib, you get slut out. Be confused when they tell me I'm famous. I'm still in that pot trying to rob you a bus down.
Blah, blah, blah. I don't wanna
Yo. What up, bro?
I'm gonna need this guy to actually speak.
You blow my face? Nah, you gotta blow my face. I got the shiesty on, but pitch my voice for sure.
You gotta make it deeper. You gotta make it anonymous.
Yeah, we'll pitch your voice so no one can tell who you are.
What's your name?
Brandon.
Nice to meet you, License.
Nice to meet you, bro. What about these cars? These look insane.
The Urus is my brother. We got the red and blue. Which blue will you take? Choose a.
Damn, we got young niggas got big car. Damn, young niggas got big cars out here, man. Yo, Chad. Why ain't y'all niggas donating something for your boy, man? I gotta buy me a new car soon, man. Come on, Chad. Come on, Chad. Put me on, Gango. Why you doing me like this, though?
Damn. I don't even know. It's a hard decision. How much do these cars cost?
It's in like 200,000-300,000. That's the owner of them right there.
What's your name?
Why you doing me like this, though,
I
bro?
I
need me a car, Chad.
If
Damn.
you call New York City, man, you hit me, you know? Any car you want, I got it.
Do you all car rentals for the whole city?
Yeah, the whole city.
So did it scare you at all seeing him, drive your cars?
That's my twin. We go crazy together. He got the wheel, though, that's all I can tell you, you know?
The higher the risk, the more fun it is. Don't you?
Really?
You got 300K on the line doing this.
This nigga's trying to die or something, right? What you mean the higher the risk, the more fun it is? But if you think about it, though, he's actually right.
A lot of fun.
He's actually
Yeah,
right.
that's a big risk right there.
You know, bro,
Right?
let's talk. Choose a car between one option.
Choose your pill wisely. What car would you want him to get into?
Kind of like the blue one.
Yeah, whatever you want to do, bro. I don't want to pick.
I know y'all do.
Let's go in. That's all you now. That's all you.
We literally just missed a police chase. Some random person just like whipped by, no plates, and then cops chased them.
Yes, sir. It's normal out here.
Yeah, I've been shocked at how many people, because I'm like, oh, I'm linking up with the crazy drivers, and then while I'm with them, so many strangers are also driving all crazy. Right now, we're in like a $300,000 car.
About 300.
It's a whole house on wheels.
It's way better than a house. Before you always drive off, you gotta turn this off.
Gotta turn the pre-warning off?
Yup. Because that's what really messes you up sometimes and makes you crash. You don't let the car drive for you.
Hey, it's the cops.
Fuck the cops.
Yeah, but that's so funny.
They got the big body lamb.
This chemistry.
Yo, chat, you be fucking with the big body lamb back here? I've been fucking with the big body lamb. I like it.
You both make it. You gotta have
Naipenda sana.
driving with.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot of the accidents seem to happen because like people that you're with will rear end, not just you, but you know the drivers in general. Is that one of the big issues?
Yep. You gotta always have chemistry with the other drivers. You can't really trust everybody. Because you can be the best driver in the world, but it's not always your fault. Like your own man's could rear end you. It happened to me. It happened to Squeeze. It's unpredictable.
Is there anyone you look up to as a badass driver?
I don't look up to nobody. There's nobody to look up to, but there is some good drivers out there like that. I gotta give credit. You know, Squeeze is a good driver. My boy right there's a good driver.
Yeah, we got to meet your buddy Didi. Does he really call himself Daddy Money, or are they fucking with me?
No, that's actually his name.
Daddy Money?
He's Daddy Money.
I like that guy.
He's cool.
Obviously, you're doing YouTube content about it now, but you did it way before you did content, right?
Way before.
It's just been fun for you?
What's wrong with this stand, man?
I enjoy this shit. I don't do it for fame.
This stand is trying to fuck up my video.
Whether I had the cameras
I ain't gonna let it.
I'd still be doing it.
Yeah, we good though.
Like this, like I'm just so used to it now.
It's like your arch nemesis is traffic.
Yo, I hate traffic. Do you like traffic?
Fuck no.
I don't like traffic.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Damn, what's wrong with this camera, bro?
Oh my god, dude. Are you like, do you just go into a flow state when you're driving? Are you thinking about anything when we're doing this right now?
Just the road.
I'm thinking about my daughter, bro.
You got a daughter?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go as hard. I'm gonna go like 50%.
You gonna spare me?
Yeah.
What you mean spare me? You're in the car with the maniac driver in a big body lamb. Of course you're gonna die in this video. Nah. I'm not praying for this nigga to die. Come on, Chad.
Shit.
Damn.
Look, you see, it's always unpredictable. That guy came to my lane as I did that guy. This is like, it's not cool. What we do is really not cool. You feel me? Like, we enjoy it, yes, but the cops is on us.
Cops are on us?
We're about to be out. But again, like, it's not cool, which is why you gotta be extra cautious, like, doing it. You can't have ego while doing this. 99% of the people that does it have ego, and they always like end up crashing due to their ego and shit. You know, I used to have ego myself, and I learned like, and there's other people on the road that like I'm.
You used to have ego.
Cutting off and shit. So I really drive like with cautiousness. As crazy as it seems and shit, like I'm really in control. You feel me? The chances of me crashing is the same as if I was just driving normally and someone hits me.
Yeah, how do you take like all the hate online? Because obviously, you know, people get really upset.
I don't care about no hate. I don't read comments. I really don't care.
You just post stuff and go about your day.
I love doing this. This is what I love doing.
I wanna see this nigga speeding, man.
Tell me shit.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bro?
You definitely can sympathize with the people
Turn
that
up the
hate
speed,
the driving.
They hate the driving because.
Am I saying man too much?
You know, I've seen, and you've seen like a lot of crashes online of people doing this. I understand why they hate, but like I told you, I'm different. Like I care about the people on the road. I, you know, calculate everything, think about everything that could happen before I take every single cut. Like I'm super calculated with it, you know. I'm not crazy. People think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy, bro. Like, you know, I'm a human being too.
And you guys are all like friends and drive?
Crazy, you know. There's a lot. How many people have you seen today or yesterday cutting up, you know, that you, random people? A lot, right?
Yeah.
Is my streets crispy, chat?
New York has one of the most traffic.
This nigga kind of boring me a little bit. Did I come to watch you fly over the highway, or did I come here just to watch you open up a podcast and shit? I ain't trying to listen to all your talk, bro. Let me see you speeding a little bit, bro. Damn. Do something, bro.
Cool. And like, I can't say you're young, right?
I'm 16, y'all.
You said you.
What? He tripping. What? He tripping, chat. 16 years is crazy.
First drove a car when you were like 6 or 7 years old?
At 6 and 7, I wasn't really like good at driving. I would drive with someone in the car. But by the age 9, I was already like whipping the car, drip.
Fun fact. I'm old as nigga, but I don't even know how to drive yet. This nigga started driving when he was 6? 6! You telling me this nigga used to like, damn, that's tough, bro.
I know everything that the car can do. This is where you need to be worried.
About what?
Yeah,
we're gonna go crazy.
That's what I was waiting for.
Not too crazy, right?
Do you care about your daughter?
Yeah.
That's a
I
wild
don't want to evaporate.
That's a wild ass question to ask a nigga in your car.
I also don't want to hurt anyone else, all the innocent people.
100%, we don't hurt people. That's our number 1 rule.
How much does that really weigh on you? Like just the thought of that, the prospect of that when you're driving all crazy?
I don't think of it too much. I'm like confident behind the wheel.
Do you watch any movies that remind you of like what y'all do?
Stop revving the chat, bro.
I watched that like 20 times. I love that movie because I tried
These
to
people are
replicate,
talking
you know,
too
what
much.
they
I'm
do.
trying to watch a
One of my
nigga
dreams is
speed
to
up the
like
car.
wander in some truck.
What's happening?
It's fun. It's a lifestyle. If you
Damn, what's the whole point of? Oh, it's an interview. Man, come on.
Exactly. You don't need a license to drive. Just saying. You ready for this?
It's gonna be a movie. Yes. You see, this is what I hate about the YouTube videos I watch out here. 11 minutes, actually 12 minutes in the video. We are 12 minutes in, and that's where the niggas gives us what we came here to watch. This is what I came here for. You see, even the nigga in the back just dipped because he can't take that shit, bro. 11, come on, bro. This nigga's taking 12 minutes in the video to give me what I came here to watch. Come on, bro.
Oh
yes, that's what I'm saying, bro. Yes. Shakes.
Yo, this is fucking scary as shit. Going so fast right now, bro. Is that not terrifying to go like 120 for you?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh, no way.
The red lamp is swerving like a mock. Damn. Brandon is about to shit himself.
Yo.
And when you look at this nigga's face, man, this nigga's so nonchalant. Like, he's so used to this. He's not afraid of death or nothing, bro. Nothing is scaring this nigga. Hakuna kitu nasuo huyu nigga. Huyu nigga hakuna kitu nasuo. So heavy. Ah!
You gotta be ready. That's just not always open.
Yeah, what a save. Oh my gosh.
Gotta let him know in a second. That's what I mean by chemistry.
No fucking way.
Shit himself because of that. He's about to shit himself, man. Come on. He's so scared.
What's the vibe check, bro? You feeling good right now?
I'm chilling. I'm loving this.
insane.
Okay.
Yeah, the rain does make it sketch. And I thought you were going fucking.
See this?
Got my knee.
That's some pretty crazy maneuvers here.
Come on. Somebody call me a doctor. My knee. My knee's fucked up.
We're pretty good.
Yeah.
Have you feel like you've hit some good, some good gaps?
That's it. You want to know more?
I feel like that was pretty good, right? I'm trying to ask you, how does that measure up to your regular amount of crazy?
Usually, I would do this for like hours straight, nonstop. But if you're feeling like we're good, we'll stop right here if you got enough content.
I feel like it was pretty fucking nuts, dude.
Three now. When did I started?
I want to know what my heart rate is right now.
Yeah, this shit takes so far.
It's fucking. I don't understand how you're driving like this.
It's gonna spin. It's gonna spin.
That's fire. That's actually fire, bro. That's actually fire, chat. Not gonna lie. That's actually fire, chat. Damn. That's a noisy ass beamer, man. That's fire.
What do you do when you like to relax?
I like to go on speeds, try to hit my PR.
That shit is fucking crazy, bro. I feel like I'm on crack right
What's
now.
your beard, bro? Trying so hard to be added to the group chat, man. Shit! My boy's flying, bro. Even I'm getting shivers looking at shit like this, bro. Damn.
We are good. Oh my God. Bro, you're a crackhead.
Think so?
Come on, man, that's fucking insane. The adrenaline rush.
So good. You felt it?
Yeah, are you kidding me? Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you keeping me safe, bro.
I told me you're good.
Your driving was unreal.
You told me you got a daughter. I can't make a mistake. I got a daughter too. I'm about to take you to the headquarters.
W license, man, for considering this nigga's daughter, man.
Where we all met, like when all this began and shit.
Okay, hell yeah. All right, so that was my first time driving with you. How was that for you?
It was normal. Just another day.
My brain feels like scrambled. I've never experienced anything like that. Thank you so much for keeping me safe. And
he's in one piece, dude. See these hands? He's in good hands.
How was it, Didi? I feel like, dude, I feel like I can't talk.
Welcome to New York City. All those rappers talking about they the king of New York, this, and now. I'm the king of New York. Hey, fuck around.
Come on, bro. Why does everybody think they're the king of New York? You wanna tell me if I come to New York and do some shit, then I start calling myself the king of New York, I'm a big one? Damn.
We just parked these cars in some underground parking garage. Yeah,
exactly where we started.
What are we about to do now?
Even as Spice trying to be the king of New York out here.
Gotta switch cars, we can never be caught.
What kind of car are we about to switch into?
You ever been in a spaceship?
I've been in a Prius and a PT Cruiser.
Well, you're about to be in a fucking spaceship right now.
Turn the camera around now. This is the BMW S-Class.
What is this car?
BMW 760, but I call it BMW S-Class. It's one of the comfortablest cars, fast. It's better than the S-Class though, I'm gonna tell you that 100%.
Sure, and you see how we leave the fucking windows open? You know why? Because niggas know not to fuck with us. We run this shit. This is our city. Whose city this is?
It's Daddy Money City.
Daddy Money City.
Daddy money shit.
He's licensed and I'm registration.
And you're a permit.
There you go. Tell me what we got going on here, bro.
Sai? Fuck manze. Fuck manze. Hata sitaki namba yako. Na hiyo time ulikuwa underage. So unaona sasa. Mambo hubadilika manze. Mambo hubadilika. Si ati nini. All of my niggas are chrome hearts. Aya. Who next, Che? What's the next video I'm gonna react to, Che? You're fucking with the streaming shit? Somebody said you passed 1 hour. Yeah, I know, bro. Come on, bro. I told y'all niggas, when it gets to 1 hour, you gotta tell me, okay? Don't hide that shit from me, okay? So I'ma see y'all niggas later, man. Fuck out of here. Let me play one more music before I get the fuck out of this bitch, okay? Alright then, gang. Alright then. I feel you. One more song before I get out this bitch, man. Come on. One more song before I get out this bitch, man. Come on. Come on. Oh, walai. Crazy, bro, crazy. Walai. Aye.
They won't leave me alone. Yeah. You can't be by yourself. Yeah. The way you see me rich, yeah, how you feel. Yeah. I'm a diamond, light words like a fell. With my head's in lane, you might get it diamond, blending, flooding in the rain. Yeah. Step back, take another one from me. I don't need you this close, I need to breathe. Yeah, I'ma get soldier, yeah, it's all I need. Kill them, drop them dead, and it's great, piss on them, high beat. Let's go way back. When you ain't believing me, yeah. When you ain't needing me. Now I got this bread, how you fucking niggas, man. Milk the watch game, all I need is fucking rain. You can hit my phone, I don't fuck with you, let it rain. Yeah, I got my maze, I got my shits, I let them clean. Yeah, ice so ice. I'll be right here. Ice so nice. Why so light bird? Why so trace? Why so trifling? It's our independence right here. I can now depend on right now. I don't wanna hear your head style. I wanna hear you get the fuck around. They won't leave me alone. Yeah. You can't be by yourself.
W stream gang, W stream manze, tusizoeane hivyo bana. Nitafutie views huku nje, sawa? W my guys. Yes. Bana.
Let's go way back. When you ain't believing me, yeah. When you ain't needing me. Now I got this bread, how you fucking niggas, man. Milk the watch game, all I need is fucking rain. You can hit my phone, I don't fuck with you, let it rain. Yeah, I got my maze, I got my shits, I let them clean.